Good morning, guys. It is about 8:30 here in Marrakesh and the moon is about to go down. Unfortunately, you can't see the sun coming up because there are some trees, but it is a beautiful, beautiful morning here. So the sunrise actually brought so much. There are chickens making a lot of noise. The sun's just coming through the clouds. There are storks flying all around. Birds trying to take our heads off. And there's a hot air balloon way somewhere in the distance. Like, it's somewhere there. Oh, that stork's got a friend. Oh, the friend just flew away. All in all, it's just a very holistic way to start the morning. So let's get out there. Guys, today's vlog is going to be all about sharing with you a few things I wish I had known before landing in Marrakesh and a few things which I feel you guys have to know about Marrakesh. Now, today's vlog is going to follow through our day and what we did, but I'm going to add a few things just so you guys get all the good information. So, without any further ado, let's hit it. Wait, I need to turn this thing off. We have just started heading out for the day, and as we left the hostel, it just started to rain. Rain or shine, we're going to keep going and try and have a fun day. Of my Marrakesh existence. One of the many things you have to get used to when you arrive in Morocco is the number of bikes that come speeding through even the most narrow of corridors. So there's a number of times, in fact just before filming this, Noah nearly got run over, but it's just one of those things you need to get used to. I mean, they are everywhere. Bikes left, right, center, crowded alleyways, doesn't matter. Bikes will speed right through. A definite must here in Marrakesh is to go to the markets. Now, heads up, bargaining is a huge part of the culture here. And so if you do not want to get ripped off, one of the best ways to go about it is to make sure you have smaller denominations of the currency on hand. Also, when bargaining, make sure that you take some of the cash out. By doing so, you show the person you're bargaining with exactly what you have. Usually, if they can see it, they are more likely to take it, and therefore you'll get what you want at probably a better price than the rip-off price they were offering. We have now arrived in one of the main squares here in Marrakesh. There are hundreds and thousands of stands where you can all get anything from fruit to souvenirs to other kinds of meals, which is really nice, and it's quite homely. So I'm gonna put my phone away and try and film some of the smaller stuff, but try and enjoy it as well. Just walked past the music you guys can hear right now, only to realize that there was a cobra right next to us. That's a snake! That's a freaking snake! So I couldn't get any good quality footage of the snake because as soon as I took my camera out and started recording it, the guy came over and told me I owe him money. So tip for anybody, you gotta pay cash if you want to film the snakes. Now we've just got to a small restaurant where we're gonna have Moroccan tea. Seating is quite low, so excuse me. Now, this is one of the nice things, one of the real true gems about Morocco is the way they do their tea. It is really nice. and there's a little bit of a story behind where they do it. They've got a very specific technique, which I personally haven't seen before, but I do love it, and it does taste incredible. And just what makes this even more better is the view from on top of the restaurant roof. There is something really special about the way these buildings and the architecture is done here in Marrakesh, with all of the buildings pretty much having a rooftop, which just makes it that much more special. Cats are literally everywhere. It's brilliant. So Noah's seat has been taken over by this catto. How do you feel about that?
You're gonna go away, right? Meow.
Whoa!
I have a cat at home.
Catto deported. Oh, nice, Catto. You're on film. Nice. Find a local joint and make it your baby. Come as often as you can because the food will save you so much money and it will leave you feeling so satisfied, healthy, and not ripped off at all. So we've literally just found the most local food place there can be. Just on the side of the road, no sign, no menu, no nothing. Just got here and we're literally just sat down in the corner and we're waiting to see what happens. We don't know what we ordered, we just ordered 5 of something. So we've just finished having our lunch, and that entire meal for 5 people came up to 120 dirham, which is about the equivalent of 12 euros, so essentially for about 30 rand each. Really good value for money. For dinner, we have come back to a place we've actually been for the past 2 nights here. For 35 dirham, we get 2 plates of meat. Yesterday was chicken, and the day before was lamb, and today I don't know what it is. 2 plates of veggies and 2 pieces of bread and tea. So it really is a great deal, and the food is phenomenal. Another awesome thing is that, for example, for 10 mandarins like this, it's only 5 dirham, which is about 50 euro cents and about 10 rand. We are now gonna get a chocolate crepe or something of the like. Another thing I wish I knew before coming here to Morocco was that these aren't much help. You see, most, in fact all establishments we've been to here do not take card. In Morocco, cash is king. There are a number of ATMs, but there are few and far between, so really cash is the only way to go. The good news, however, so we've just exchanged some cash, and the currency exchange people are actually pretty good. I mean, I changed 15 euros, which is about the equivalent to 163 dirham, and I got 159. So at least you don't feel like we're getting ripped off over here, which is much better than some places I've been before. Now, if there's one thing I can say, is make sure that you have pre-booked a taxi from the airport. Contact your hotel or your hostel and make sure that they have organized somebody to pick you up. Why? Because once you land at the airport, the first thing you hit with is taxi drivers, and all of them want to scam you. And well, that's exactly what happened to us. We didn't get scammed for cash, but what we did do is, after pissing the guys off a little bit, they dropped us 2 kilometers away from our hostel. And bear in mind, for us, we landed close to 12 o'clock. We had to walk through streets and alleyways which we did not know, in a completely new city, in a completely new country, with all of our bags. And if that's not enough, we have no idea where we are. I think this may be the way. We got told to come here, but that's not the right way either. We also got told to go there, and that's not the right way. Nope, it's all the wrong way. We've eventually found the hostel. We found it extremely difficult to find our hostel. We've only been in Marrakesh for 2 days, and so this video is not a full and holistic review of the city, but it is just about a number of small things which I wish I had known and I wish to share with you guys so that you don't have to go through a few issues that we had to go through. What this allows is for you guys to have a lot more time jumping straight into the action, and Marrakesh has action. It is definitely a place I would recommend people to come, and personally I would definitely come back and spend a lot more time here. But anyways guys, as you can see, it's dark, it's cold, so I'm gonna call this vlog right now. Keep fostering this culture, and of course, see you guys soon. Actually, I lied, I'm back. Just so you guys know, we are heading into the desert for a Sahara tour, and so there will not be a vlog for at least 3 days, but then I'll be bringing you guys a nice big one. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, now, goodbye. There's the bag. Okay, come here. I'm going so far away. Go the back, go the back, go the back. Back, grab, yes. Oh, damn it, it's heavy, it's heavy.